Hello Commanders, I'm OUTLANDISHPIXEL. Frontier Developments have given us the roadmap for the next year of updates, dubbed Beyond. Here we can see an initial Q1 release with two smaller content updates, presumably in Q2 and 3, with the final larger release in Q4. This season of updates will also be free to all owners of Horizons. During the content reveal at the Frontier Expo, the developers described how they are building upon the existing game infrastructure and improving the base experience in Q1. Although a lot of the information was vague, we should see them go into more detail in the near future. Engineering will see significant changes, as re-rolling for stats will no longer simply replace mods. Instead, you can enhance existing mods. My assumption is that you can still potentially reduce the effectiveness of your mods by rolling negatively. However, the stat change could be a relative average based on how much engineering you had done so far to that specific module. They really didn't go into any detail, so you could perhaps speculate that a more significant change is coming. The current material and module grading system might change. Perhaps modules could instead level up with each upgrade and be capped at, say, level 5 at each grade until grade 5. At which point you would need to re-roll and start again if you weren't happy with the outcome. Whether there's a cap or no cap on engineering effects stacking, I can definitely foresee some potential balancing issues. We will have to wait until the beta to find out. Security ships and wings will be updated with improved AI and tactics and will presumably become a more challenging adversary. Again, they didn't go into any detail about this, however, this is something I'm interested in seeing implemented. If you were to consider the effect of security ships in the current build, I imagine most of you forget they even exist half the time. They are definitely more of an annoyance than anything else. Frontier want to see more repercussions for acting outside of the lore, which to be honest I'm okay with. If there's no challenge in playing the villain, then what is the point? Players will have access to more detailed trading data of some kind. No details about this either, but we could expect to see more in-depth search functions on the galaxy map, which could show supply and demand across trade routes. I'm not sure if we will get the same level of information that third-party tools currently give us, as I imagine Frontier wants to enhance the experience rather than give us shortcuts to make it too easy. I think the third-party tools available online will still be used come next year. Wing missions will be added to give co-op players a bigger challenge. Whether these missions will have the same format as current missions and will simply just involve more ships and more difficult AI, we don't know. This is again another element which Frontier have been vague about, so all we can do is speculate. The final big point to mention about general improvements to the core game is the improved graphics and lighting system. This is how you can expect planets to look in the Q1 release. They will feature better detail, shaders and colour variation. Plus in Q4, we can expect to see additional improvements to the generation of terrain. Here is some concept art of what Frontier are aiming for. We can also expect to see improvements to the lighting on both planets and in space, plus localized ambient effects such as fog and vapor. I am looking forward to seeing these improvements, as I do sometimes feel like the quality of the planets are lacking somewhat. What do you think about these improvements? How do you see the game changing? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, Commanders, that's all for now. In the next few videos, I'll go on to talk about the other big Elite Dangerous reveals. Until then, I'll see you in the black.